decently accurate total playing time. They're off by, well, somehow it's longer by like 1 minute and 20 seconds. Maybe I spent 1 minute and 20 seconds standing around before quitting out. Anyway, let's do it. We are in scenario mode. Right. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right. Oh wait, no, I did find what to do. At this point, I was just like walking around trying to find any missions that I could do, and I did find somewhere. There was some guy who had like a bunch of stuff for me, and I looked at it, and I was just like, you know what? No. And then I had stopped playing for the day. That was 2 days ago. Because yesterday was Roller Coaster Tycoon. I would be so down to play more Roller Coaster Tycoon. When I'm not playing it, I'm thinking about playing it. But we gotta keep it to Tuesdays. We gotta keep it to Tuesdays, otherwise it will be bad long term. The cuff button? No. Who has these missions for me? Is it you? Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Is it you? Oh, here we go. Wait, what did he say? He had like a thing that he said. When you run out of missions, search the town for information. Someone surely needs your help. Okay. Yeah, I have a bunch of crap to do, and it's just like... It's just gonna be a bunch of, stuff. Yeah, in the first hour so far, they haven't really revealed much about the plot. It's kind of just post-apocalypse. No one remembers anything. These two dudes were found in a box. That's it. Go. So the plot will start to happen eventually, I suppose. How did I end up not doing that much damage with that? What even is that? I think I have to get a lot better at this game, because as it stands, I actually kind of suck. I think I actually kind of suck. Oh, okay, does this just... explodes around self? Okay, I understand. Did I win? I did win. This game seems like it is gonna be pretty much like 100% just doing these battles though. Like it's just gonna be these arena battles for like a really long time, and that's just, I don't know. I don't know. Defense skills. I don't even necessarily think there's going to be that many different arenas. Like, based on the the music select screen. I feel like we're just going to be standing on this highway fighting floating orbs for like the next 15 hours of my life. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Okay, the defense respawned. Do these guys have dodge rolls? I don't actually think I have a dodge roll like that. Also, they're leaving me alone to go harass the buddy now. This is definitely a game designed for multiplayer. I am definitely playing the single-player campaign attached to a multiplayer game. There's no getting around that. And I'm dead. Awesome. I have no idea what blaster is, but now I've got it. Oh good, thank you for doing no damage and knocking him down so that my blaster misses. Thank you. Got him. 2 quick ones. I don't like that you have to like keep coming back here to get abilities. Kind of a weird thing. If the abilities are in places and you have to, they don't spawn around, they spawn in specific places. Or like, do I just camp this spawn? Is that how you play the game? No, I was slightly too early. Okay, there we go. We'll see. Maybe I'll get more into this once the story actually begins happening. Ugh, God, I've been hit by like a ton of slowdown. Been hit by slowdown -6. This is incredibly annoying. Here, this should fix it though. Yeah. Dude, this pole. This pole just ate all my fireballs. There's not much I can do about this. I just need to... Shit, I'm gonna die. Alright, you're dead. And I'm dead. Cool. I should just also dance around this pole constantly, you know? It works great whenever they do it. Come at me, I'm behind a pole. Nah, they've got a thing that lobs over the pole. It doesn't even work. It doesn't even work because they just lob over the pole. Oh, you are not the partner. He's like confused or something. I got him. I don't got him. How is my health down to 2? I didn't even take that many hits. Not sure how that happened. I think this dude has one more. These are like evil skills or something. I can't take these. Also, somehow that did nothing. Oh, blaster is a projectile. I thought it was the explosion one. Well, this is annoying. He's just camping the stairs. I don't think my partner is doing anything. Oh, okay, he did something. Hey, Kiva. It's not. This is, I don't know. I have a very negative opinion of this right now. It's maybe been the most boring 1 hour of game I've had to play on the entire Xbox. Well, that's him out of missions, and it didn't... Oh, no, okay, he's got new ones. More fucking tutorial. Great. Great. Yeah, apparently they just give this game away for free these days. But yeah, I don't know. I think they could have made a much more interesting game. It's clear that the talents of the artists were very wasted on this one. IMO. He blocked my splashdown. I don't think that... I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it's pointless to even talk about this a little bit because it's clearly a multiplayer game that they tacked a single-player campaign onto, and I'm just an unfortunate soul who, for reasons the developers couldn't have predicted, has to play the single-player. But really no one should play the single-player, I think is what it comes down to. I think the single player is a complete afterthought, and they just programmed a bunch of bots in, and they accidentally programmed too many bots, so now the game is 17 hours long, even though it frankly shouldn't exist at all. I think that's how it is, so it feels pointless to even complain when it's like, you know, clearly you're not supposed to play this. This is just tacked on. It's about the multiplayer. You're supposed to play this with people, where a game all about arena battles is fine, but a game all about arena battles in a single-player context is just like, what am I doing here when I could go play literally anything else? You know? What do these do? Erase the target's defensive skills. Yeah, Unreal is okay. I think as well, I just don't find this game's mechanics interesting. That's another problem, but that's, you know, that's more of an opinion thing. I think someone said the other day that how long to beat on this is like 17 hours. Yeah. I have no idea what I just picked up. Well, at least in the intro, Pixel is gotta hold himself back physically from just spoiling the whole game. But at least from the intro, they said that there's evil dust everywhere. so. The phantom dust is probably the evil dust that's everywhere. Oh, well, the game itself is some kind of thing where you pick up abilities and then use them. If you've ever played Custom Robo, imagine Custom Robo, except instead of customizing a mech, you have a deck of abilities that you pick up. So in other words, a completely different game, but you know, something like that. Everyone loves Custom Robo except for me, so I don't know what that's about either. I don't know what the deal is there. How did I just blow up? Okay, imagine... I don't know. Oh, I died. Well, cool. They don't give me any attacks, and my partner won't fucking do it. So this mission is just shit. Let me kill this dude if he's gonna... If the partner's not gonna attack him, then at least let me do it. Imagine a bus. It's kind of like a bus. Not even sure what the point is. He just re-picks up all of the abilities instantly when you delete his abilities. Like, it's not... Deleting someone's abilities sucks. All I can really do is sit here and camp this corner. And wait for my stuff to spawn in. And then hope that my partner eventually does his job. Oh, cool. I don't even know where my partner is. He's just like stuck in a corner somewhere. This sucks. Get him. Alright, that's 2 damage. That's something. What even just happened? That's 4. Things are happening. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna let them go do whatever down there. It seems like he gets baited into doing a melee attack if I'm standing here and he's on the stairs below me. It baits out like a melee attack that can't actually land, so that's good. Yeah, that is correct. They really should have. Like, if you had to run around the arena to find them instead of them all just spawning... technically, we are still in the tutorials. And yes, we are still in the tutorials an hour and a half into this game. Like, apparently, right now, these attacks are just sort of, like, assigned to us, you know? Like, I didn't pick these attacks. Apparently, at some point, it's going to become a deck builder where you choose the attacks you bring in. And maybe at that point, they'll start spawning in different places. But as of right now, and I've probably done, like, 30 fights or something, not 30, but I've probably done, like, at least 20 of these missions, and it's still like this, where all the stuff is just in a corner somewhere. And you just camp that corner and pick up your abilities over and over again, and that's how it is. Well, now we're in the other phase of the game, which is the phase where you walk around and talk to everybody until someone randomly has a mission for you. What even just happened? Yeah, like the rest of the arena doesn't mean that much to me. I just have to sit here and camp this stuff. Aura particle. Alright. Got the aura. Heat plus bullet of fire just seems good. Get the aura as well. Can I keep stacking aura? Am I aura farming? Is that what that means? I don't think it stacks. Wait, it does stack. Yeah, because now my heat's doing 4 damage. Aura particle. Get over here. Got crazy ass bullets for you. Uh... And now... it's back to wandering around, I guess. Yeah, memory box is not... that's nothing that I care about. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, classical music in the game for some reason. It's interesting.
Things seem pretty quiet around here.
Ooh, this isn't story related because there's a cutscene.
I'll go that way.
I hoped you'd heed my advice, but you've come back. It's not too late. You still have time to rethink this. Sometimes it's better to forget. The memories, the ruins, everything on the surface. They're just fragments of shattered dreams. There's still time. Forget the past. Find your peace below the surface. I knew it. Once you've made up your mind, you stick with your decision. Even if it means you have to fight him.
Him?
I will do whatever it takes to keep you from finding the ruins.
Yeah, I think in the plot right now we're trying to find the ruins because there are some ruins that people think will have some kind of secret.
You'll find it here.
I think that's what they said at the start. Oh no, she turned into like the Death Star.
The name of this monster is Picado. Its purpose? To kill you.
Alright, what do we got? Bomb, Psycho Spear. So this is a boss then. Proper boss fight. Actually, he's kind of just letting me chuck stuff at him. He's already like 90% dead. And there we go. Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them. Okay. Oop, I replaced bomb. I didn't want to do that. And that did 8 damage. Okay. and those just also go directly through the floor, so you can't even see them coming. I think I have to attack him, or he's just gonna kill me. Okay, that's how you avoid that. I see. He's got a thingy on the side of his head. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Keep forgetting what the jump button is because it is L3. And that's a dumb jump button. And now I'm dead. Alright, that's annoying. Controls in this game fucking suck. Gonna be struggling with them the whole time, I think. Now I, like, can't hit him. It was so easy the first time. Now I can't hit him at all. He just blocks everything. How did I do that? How did I ever hit him the first time? I think I need him to attack. And then while he's open from attacking, that's when I go in. Otherwise, he is just gonna block absolutely everything. Except that he doesn't fucking attack. Okay, no, he'll just block mid-attack, too. That's not actually an opening. Alright. I mean, if you won't, then I'll just blaster you in your side eyeball. He's not blocking anymore. I just had to get him in the side eyeball a little bit. Timed that wrong. I'm still probably just dead here then. Nope, we got him. Okay. That's a little bit stupid. I don't really know how that worked. He just like, he was just blocking 100% of everything on the second attempt, but then, I don't know, the side eyeball was his weakness.
You've become much stronger than I expected.
Even though we did it the other way around the first time.
Haven't prepared myself. If I don't stop you now, you may hurt him again.
What was that noise? An enemy? What the? It's her, the girl from the picture. That girl. I can almost remember. It's something important. I can almost remember who I really am.
I think he's gotta be evil eventually, right? Like, literally look at the box art and tell me that dude's not gonna become evil eventually. Score of 19, pretty good. 19's pretty good. To go to Ubiquitous for more. I think this guy, no, that's Kajikawa. Who is Ubiquitous? Ooh. Go to Ubiquitous for more details about the arsenal. Alright. Gonna be this guy's house finally? No, that's just still nothing. Are you Ubiquitous? Yes.
Yes. Yes, I heard about it. Yes. Arsenal. Yes. Skills you were using. Oh, there's a record here. You see here?
This is gonna be, the arsenal is gonna be the deck.
Skills. Memories, they're gone. So I thought, portable. Look, here. You see? Skills. Concentrated dust. The capsule, it breaks. The dust becomes energy. You touch it, the skill, it I see. We use this arsenal to carry the skills we want to the surface. This could give us an advantage in battle since we can choose the skills we want to use.
Oh, right. Your skills. Choose your skills to use. On the surface. Right. Care to try it?
Nobody's capable of behaving normal. Like, this dude. Like, okay. Go to Mac. Mac? Are you Mac? Yes, Mac. A shop. He's the head of the shop. To get to the shop from the lab, go towards the main floor. Okay, now it's that dude's house. Probably. Probably. Though we might also have to buy it. We want to go middle range. I think middle range is probably good.
Do you want to take a look at the arsenal? You can view your arsenal here in the lab. Select Edit Arsenal to see the list of skills contained in the arsenal. Here, you can change which skills are assigned to your arsenal. First, let me explain what's in the arsenal. First, you see a list of arsenals that are available to you. The number of schools you can have in your arsenal is predetermined. There are arsenals that are limited to 1, 2, or 3 different schools of skills. These icons display the different schools that are in the arsenal. Starting from the left, the schools are Psycho, Optical, Nature, Key, and Faith. You'll discover which skills belong in which schools by using them during battle. Now let's take a look at the contents of the arsenal. Select the arsenal you want to view using the D-pad. Press the A button to view the list of skills in the arsenal. Here you can see a complete list of skills included in your arsenal. If you selected this arsenal for battle, the skills listed here would appear during battle. But the skills appear in random order during battle. So be aware that the order in which they are listed here is not necessarily the order in which they will appear in battle. You can select a skill using the D-pad. Information about the skill you selected appears here.
I like the ability called Fang of Tree.
Like more information. To close this arsenal, select OK, or press the B button.
I wonder if that's... They have a ton of
Select OK again when
aura
pressed
particles. I wonder if aura particles are just gonna, like, filler your deck up to 30. Like, you'll always have 30. You can't just show up with, like... Like, I can't just show up with a cheese deck with 3 abilities that I want to guarantee that they always appear first. You would have, like, 27 aura particles if you did that. Though, to be honest, that also still sounds pretty good. Because you can just farm your aura particles until you have an insane aura level. And then once you get your abilities, you just pop off with them.
When editing your arsenal, you may decide you want to add different skills. You can find additional skills for sale at Mac's shop in the underground world. Go into the shop and talk with Mac.
You know, I don't actually think I need a tutorial on how to use a shop in a video game. I'm actually gonna skip this. Oh no, he also sells fucking booster packs. Buy junk, a group of 5 random skills. Contents are unknown until you open it. Can I? Well, what have I got? What have I got? Because what I really want is heat. I really want heat and fire bullet, and I don't care about any other skill in the game. Those two, that just seems like the I win button right now. So, no, I don't want to see a damn thing. Shut up and let me play the game. Yeah, look at that. It's full of aura particle. I personally think that all of these defensive abilities are shit. I don't think any of them are good. Oh, hang on, no. Because they do have different strengths. Well, if this... if this protects from damage regardless of strength, and this protects from damage regardless of strength, but this one costs 2 and this one costs 3, then... why would I ever Psycho Shell? Swapping that for Aura. Wait a minute, if this protects from damage regardless of strength, and its cost is 1, then why would we ever wall? I'm not sure I need defense other than that. Also not sure I need this. Piece of Ice is kind of garbaggio. Sonic Boom is bad. Stone Shot looks like trash. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. We're gonna see if this works. Wait, shoot. We're gonna see how this works. Just a whole lot of aura and like one attack that I like. Wait, what? Why does it just say poo in the bottom right? Is that the name of my deck? Yeah, that's just... Change arsenal name. The default arsenal name is just poo. Good. Well, I've done some arsenal stuff. I have to, like, register an arsenal, maybe? I don't know what that means. They said go ahead and register the arsenal. Your job is to make people love Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, mission accomplished. Everyone loves Sonic the Hedgehog, right? At least everyone here is pro Sonic and likes Sonic games. Otherwise, how'd you end up here, you know? This is a Sonic the Hedgehog chat room. It's such a shame that a game that looks like this has this gameplay, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, man. Look at this room. Incredible, incredible artistry in service of an incredibly lame game. I like Sonic. I haven't played any of the more recent games. The last Sonic game that I played was Forces, which was awful. So I haven't played Origins or Breath of the Wild, but I don't remember what that one's called. Frontier. But someday I'll probably play those. But check this out. I'm gonna be stacking aura particles like crazy. While we wait for all of my actual stuff to spawn in. Yeah, it is very, it's definitely kind of Pokemon Coliseum, right? I've been thinking that as well. It's like a grittier, post-apocalyptic-er Pokemon Coliseum. Problem is I have not a lot to work with here. Like, a lot of my best abilities that I was using during all those tutorial missions, I don't actually have access to. I've kind of bottom-decked my abilities here, too. We're at 21. We're at 22 aura, and I've only seen one actual ability so far. This is a brutal bottom decking. There we go. Now give me bomb, and we're in there. Thank you. But I don't have heat, which is like the thing that I want the most. But check this out, I can just like bombard him now because I've got 23 aura. And he's dead. Perfect. Well, I mean, this is a very questionable deck, but we're gonna roll with it for now. This is a very questionable deck. At some point, I might have to find out how I get, like, heat and stuff. It looks like the deck has to be... It seems like the deck has to be 30 cards, which is unfortunate, because if the deck could be fewer, then we'd be in there, right? We'd be in there with the strategy if it were fewer. But it seems like we're locked to 30 as sort of an anti-cheese. So that the penalty for trying to bring fewer cards is that you end up playing really slow. And you definitely don't sell... Reduce the target's aura to 0. I don't think that matters, because if it was reducing their aura limit, that would be awesome, or whatever they call it. STR equals aura spent on skill, hold button to charge. Hang on. Hang on a second. So you're telling me that in that last fight when I had 20 aura, if I just sat there and charged up like the ultimate spirit bomb... Yeah, 29 aura, 1 key cannon deck. I don't think that would work. I just like don't think it would work for some reason, but it would be very funny. Should I buy junk? Yeah, oh, okay, flash barrier. That's actually decent. That's actually not junk. Also, it looks like you... Like, it's Junko 1, Junko 2. Like, it's not just, like, a gacha of 5 cards. I don't know if this was even randomized, or if this is just... It is how it is. But, like, now I'm out of junk to buy, so actually buying junk is probably a good idea. But, that defensive ability I got is good. Aura backflow. Nah, that's junk. Piece of fire. I might as well add some other attacks. I might as well not just like meme it up with no attacks for no reason. We'll get some stuff in there just so that I... Oh, you're limited to 2 schools. I didn't know that. I think we're dumping bomb then. You're limited to 2 schools. That's annoying. This room is so cool looking. I kind of love it. Yeah, maybe once we get more into the game, we get the ability to power up the arsenal with more schools. I understand that as like a... I could see them actually not doing that, though. Wait, what did... You have Freya who can absolve you of your crimes, not having to deal with it yourself. I'm envious. I wish I knew what anyone in this game was talking about. Like a cyber pool table. It is a cyber pool table, actually. It's not just like one, it is one. There will be an exam to select the search party. With current technology, you can only place skills from 2 different schools into 1 arsenal. Okay, so with current technology, there might be, you know... Wait, what did he just say about 15? Research shows that 15 skills in your arsenal should be sufficient. Alright, some tips from the devs. Don't just show up with 1 ability and 29 aura, that's stupid. It makes sense if you think about it. You know, that means that half the time you're getting an ability and half the time you're getting aura whenever something spawns in. I'm running out of people to talk to. Maybe the nurse has a mission. No. Yeah, you still do nothing. Dude is walking around with like a giant ass key ring. He's got his favorite Pokemon, Klefki, with him at all times. I kind of feel like I just talked to everyone though. Like who'd I miss? Who have I not talked to at this point? Maybe I had to talk to someone who said that Edgar went to the surface, and then now when I come back here, now this guy will have the mission. Yeah, that's what it was. Or maybe I just didn't talk to him this time around. I think I did. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Rescue? I can't depend on most of the available partners. I'll talk to you about this later. Let's get this one, alright? Let's get this bread, Edgar. Let's get this breadger. Oh my god, this is why I didn't want pieces of ice. This is why I didn't want pieces of ice in my inventory. Now I'm just getting pieces of ice instead of what I actually want. Too much trash in the deck. If you spin at just the right speed, you can do this. You can get him to spin in place. Piece of fire. Still garbage. Like, I definitely want multiples of the attacks to make sure that they don't get bottom decked, I think is what it comes down to. You know? You kind of want multiple of everything. Otherwise, this happens to you. My fire bullet is once again one of the last cards in the deck. Thank you. Okay, cool. Well, I probably just lose now. Wait, why did I just die? The fuck? What happened there? What happened there? Was I poisoned or something? I didn't see any kind of effect. Kind of really annoying. Yeah, Every John. I've been saying this whole time that to me it is a shame that a game that looks like this has to have this gameplay, because this game looks fucking awesome. Like straight up probably one of the best looking things on the Xbox, and yet the gameplay is these really uninteresting arena battles, and that's it. And I just wish it could be anything else. I also wish Edgar would help instead of his current commitment to doing absolutely nothing. But it kind of seems like your AI partners pretty much just never help. I don't know. They don't seem very good. They don't seem very good. If I could get heat, that would be awesome. Being able to just stack heat would be really, really good. Oh, my reward is a Psycho Shell. I don't think I care about that. The visions have determined Freya is the enemy, but that's not true. Do you get it? 'Cause I do. Bars. Well, I think that he's going to be evil then. I think that he's gonna be evil. He's gonna end up joining Freya as part of some kind of, like, you know, we will rebuild the world in our image type of, like, evil faction. And that just happens to involve killing all of the inferior humans. My prediction for where the plot is going, based on very little. I'm just starting with a lot of stuff. Get him, Edgar. Alright, it's gamer time. Who's out there? The secret code to the credits warp. If only. What? Edgar, what? How did that even happen? He was behind me. He was behind me and he tanked the fireball like the instant I fired it. Oops. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Why is this the entire game? It sort of is... It sort of is interesting how this compares to Lost Kingdoms. I feel like this is a little Lost Kingdoms-y, right? Oh, there are melee skills, I just don't have any in my deck. But like, I think Lost Kingdoms is a million times better than this, and I didn't even like those games that much. Of course, I am using a stupid deck, which doesn't help. But I never thought I would say this, but I think that... like, the best action card game that I've ever played is probably Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds was secretly kind of good, actually. I didn't want to accept that at first, but by the end of the game, I was kind of vibing with it. Oh, is that why, we were talking the other day about, this game and how apparently Microsoft gives it away for free. There's like a free HD remaster of it that's out there. And I was like, that's weird. How did I never hear about that? That's gonna be why I never heard about that, isn't it? If it's not on Steam. Is it like it's gonna be like a Microsoft Store exclusive or something stupid, isn't it? The Microsoft App Store. It's like a cursed place for programs. Yeah, I would absolutely never buy anything at the Microsoft App Store. I don't know what goes on in there, but I'm not involved. And I knew someone who had Windows Phone 7. I knew someone with a Windows Phone. It was a friend of mine who was like super contrarian about everything. So like he was always into it. This is what I mean by he was always super contrarian about everything. He had a Windows Phone and also ran Linux. Make that make sense on any level. Sure do love being on this map. Oh, I just get to start with Bullet of Fire this time. Let's go. Well, what someone said in chat the other day when we were talking about it is that they made the HD remaster to promote a sequel that they were gonna make, and then they canceled the sequel. So I don't think they forgot. I think it's probably just that they released the HD version, nobody played it at all because Windows Store, and because it's this. So then they just, like, canceled plans for the sequel, probably. Realizing that nobody actually cared about Phantom Dust. Yeah, the re-release does have working online, which is why I think we're figuring that's probably why this game's not on Insignia. Either because people are satisfied with what is out there with the remaster, or maybe to, like, dodge an angry Microsoft. Like, Microsoft, I don't know if there's anything, like, I don't know if Microsoft would have the grounds to cease and desist Insignia, but I feel like they probably do. I feel like on some level Insignia insists because Microsoft doesn't care, or know. They must know. They must just not care that much. I don't know, you figure putting up Halo 2 would make... Yeah, Halo 2 works. You figure putting up Halo 2 would attract their attention. If they were gonna care about anything, it would be that, considering it conflicts with Master Chief Collection. But, you know, maybe they just don't care. Or don't really have the grounds to do anything about it, like... You know, it's not like they're working off leaked source code or anything. I think my understanding is that they've... I don't really know how they have done it. Holy shit, what is this? I don't know, like, you figure, like, they're a Nintendo. There are, I'm locked out of picking up new stuff. But, there's, like, Nintendo Online replacements. For, like, the Wii, and I think the Wii U and the 3DS as well. And that stuff exists. And Nintendo would take down anything they possibly could. Nintendo loves a good takedown. But that stuff is up. I don't know if Windows 10 has widgets. Maybe. Widgets are one of those things, I feel, that gets reinvented every couple years under a different title. Like, that was... I remember that being a big part of Windows Vista. Desktop widgets. And then that's just like, no, that's going away. But, like, they come and go on phones quite a bit under different names, where it's like, oh my god, it's interactive panels. And it's just like, well, that's a widget, my friend. That we've tried this before. Oh my god. Meister is kicking this guy's ass for me. Let's go. We need 3D VR desktop workplaces. Yeah, that's like a... That's one of those things that I forget happened fairly often. The Apple VR headset. That's a big, oh yeah, type of thing. They did do it. It did happen. Alright, I win. Yo, thank you for the 41 months, Crazy. Thank you so much for subscribing my channel. I don't know. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it, done, Crazy. Hope all is going well and stuff. Like I've been picking up abilities and just like not even paying attention, frankly. What have we got? What have we got that I can add? I feel like this is kind of garbage. 1 cost, 1 strength. I might add it though, just because I tend to be starved for attacks and things. It's a little uncomfy. So let's like just do this. Just get every possible thing in there. I've definitely been doing too much aura farming. The thing is, though, like, I'm not... Oh, hold up. Give me some of that. Like, all of these... reflect. I do love to reflect. I don't know what the difference between reflect barrier and reflect mirror. Oh, reflect mirror is infinite. Yeah, give me that then. I think I'm gonna load the deck down with all of this stuff that I just bought. I have no idea if key cannon is infinite. I guess I could have checked while I was in the shop. What'd I just buy? We want the flame sword. And we want reflect mirror. I'll check it. I'll check it. I don't know where to go. I think that dude by the door still had another mission for me. That random dude by the door has like most of the missions in the game so far. I don't even know if he's an important character. He's just like mission man. It is infinite, yes. Or key bullet is infinite. I don't know if key bullet is what we're talking about. Hyper key bullet is not that interesting. This is just shit. Power shell. Does it? Yeah, I don't have that. Where did that, I don't know where that card went. That was, like the key cannon or whatever. The one that was the longer you charge it, the more it does based on your aura. That's kind of interesting. Aura backflow. A lot of interesting cards that I could be using. Yeah, if it connects, you know, it has to land. If you can land that and, you know, it hits for 29 or whatever, I assume it's not an infinite ammo. If it was infinite ammo, that would be insanely powerful. It's got to be a one-time use. Then you have to sit there and mill another 29 cards to get to do it again. No way in hell they just let you use it. Sonic Boom. Piece of fire. No. Sonic Boom. I'm Dhalsim now. Nope. It has infinite? Oh my god. In that case, kind of get crazy, right? Sonic Boom. I'm kind of in his base. This is where his stuff spawns. I would rather not fight him here, I think. I think this is a bad place to fight him. And I should leave. Where were those stairs? I'm getting out of here. I gotta get back to my own base. Dude, Cuff Button is not helping at all. Cuff Button's not... Can we stop? He's just spamming the stun on me. Can we stop? Can we stop? Alright, now we're going in. This is so annoying. I mean, I'm cool if he wants to spend... If he wants to spend all of his aura on that and none on attacking, then I suppose I am cool with that, but it is stupid and annoying. It is stupid, pointless, and annoying. Magic. Spam. Like, I don't think he attacks. I think he just does this. I think that because I killed his buddy with all the attacks. I mean, you can see on the UI that he has an attack on his X button. But, like, he wasn't using it, so... Okay, you're out of missions. Wait, what did you just say? Edgar is the same as me. He looks to the past, not the future. Okay. First, let's improve the arsenal. Arsenal. Same skill, 3 is limit. Memory will break. Gotcha. Solely of defensive skills to go search for food. Yeah, I guess I'm just talking to everybody. This is reminding me a little bit of, remember Metabots Infinity? I try not to remember Metabots Infinity, but remember like how Metabots Infinity was, where after every level you would just have to go check everybody in the entire game to see who had the next level available? This is kind of like that. I feel like this room is pretty cool, the way they've got the giant screen in the back. It's a real shame that Metabots Infinity is like a pretty late GameCube game, I think. So it's gonna be a while before I get to see any of the current crop of GameCubists play that game. Yeah, game 307, unfortunately, so it's gonna be a while. Straight up one of the worst things I've ever played. Oh, I just like screwed up pretty bad there, actually. Yeah, I'm not using things the right way at all. Right before it is Beyond Good and Evil. Beyond Good and Evil is fine. I had no problem with Beyond Good and Evil. I thought I was going to. I thought I have a pretty good sense for like how I'm gonna feel about a game at this point. At this point I've streamed close to 600 games, right? 470 on the Cube and like 120 on the Xbox. But I have played many games in my life. So I feel like at this point I have a pretty good idea of like my taste in things. And I just sort of always avoided Beyond Good and Evil because I felt like it wasn't gonna appeal to me that much, but it ended up being fine. Game is fine, actually. I'm extremely dead. Yep. And their attacks do so much damage compared to mine. Like, why do they just get to do 7? Why can't I do 7? Cool. Wish my partner would do anything instead of just doing fucking nothing. That's been the whole game, but it's annoying that almost every fight is a 1v2. Your partner will never help. Great. My best defense is not good enough for that. Even though I'm pretty sure that's the defensive ability that says it blocks everything, regardless of strength, but whatever. Actually, no, it's not. I was wrong about that. I mean, maybe the partner's not supposed to do anything. Maybe he's supposed to just sit there. Like, I'm supposed to be guarding him. It's like a guard him type mission rather than a he helps me type mission. Come up my stairs. I dare you. I dare you to come up my stairs. Get out of here. Boot him off the stage, too. Shit, I mistimed the guard. Yeah, Flame Sword's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I think. Nothing I can do about it because I'm bottom decking the fire. Or I'm bottom decking the defense. Even if I could, even if I were any good at using defense. It's just not showing up, so. What? 2 damage from debris, that's fucking bullshit. What? Not sure why that wasn't hitting. It should have probably been hitting. Love having my everything blocked. Literally everything getting blocked. And now I'm dead. God, I can't believe I have to play so many hours of this game. Can I bring back the 0 rating? This is so bad. Can we temporarily resurrect the 0 rating for this when it's all over? There's no shot this is a 0. This is one of the worst things I've ever played in my life. I don't like it. Fishing was much more fun than this, to me. And that was a game where you literally sit there and do nothing. This game does not improve on not playing games. I think this is going to be my strat. Just get in there with the sword. I have no idea what that means under the skin. Why? Dude, oh my god. This is the strat though. I'm keeping him locked down. He's using all of his shit trying to block my sword, so he can't fight back. And when he does fight back, I'm too up close in his face, so his shots just miss. And he's dead. Alright, that was it. We're up here to get a recipe for pasta. I guess he was probably looking for the pasta, and that's why he wasn't helping me with the fighting at all. He's on the pasta hunt. You know, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to save this. We're gonna save this. And we're gonna spend the second half of the stream on Tom Clancy. We're gonna go play Ghost Recon. I would somehow rather play Tom Clancy than this, so that's what I'm gonna do. We will be side gaming this with Tom Clancy. I put in my time for the day. I can't be bothered. We'll come back to this tomorrow, I guess. And we'll just chip away at it for the next, like, 3 weeks until it's finally over. I'm checking the how long to beat myself on this. How long to beat Phantom Dust. Is it really 17 hours? Yep, sure is. Oof. Really is 17 hours. Ugh. That sucks. Why is it 17 hours? Why would this game be that long? Consulting game facts. There is a game facts guide. There's only 7 chapters and we're in chapter 3, so like, I'm just saying, you know? Just saying. But yeah, we'll check this out. We'll continue this tomorrow, I guess.